In a series of lectures about the morphology of flower, today's lecture is about Androecioum. Now, what is Androecioum? Androecioum is a collection of stamens. Stamens are collectively known as Androecioum, while stamens are the male reproductive parts of the flower that produce pollen grains. Stamens consist of two main parts. Anther, it is a bilobed. Look at here. Each lobe is known as the theca. Filament, this is the second part. It keeps stamen erect in air. Now there are different types of Androecioum or stamens. Staminode or staminodium. These are sterile stamens found in some species that may or may not possess an antherode. Antherode is an anther-like structure. Staminode, these are sterile stamens found in some species that may or may not possess an antherode. Antherode is a sterile anther-like structure. Sterile anther-like structure. Now this is the filament of the anther. This is known as antherode, while in some the antherode is absent. They are structurally in this type. They also antherode is absent in these two. So such stamens are known as staminode or staminodium. Number 2 is the filamentous. Filamentous stamens. This is the simple one. Those having stamen. Stamen is present. The other type is laminar. It is in the form of lamina. This is the lamina of the stamen. These are the lobes or thea, 2 in number. This is the laminar body. Now stamen arrangement. Stamen arrangement means how stamens are arranged in a flower. They are arranged in 3 ways. Number 1, didymus. They consist of 2 equal pairs. This is pair number 1 and this is the pair number 2. The other one is dynamous. It consists of 2 pairs. This is pair number 1 and this is pair number 2. 2 pairs of different length. The other one is tetradynamous. It consists of 2 groups of long system. This is the stamens. This is group number 1 and this is the group number 2. These are long, while this group These are short, 4 are long and 2 are short. They are known as tetradynams. Now stamens types on the basis of number of whorls. There are two, two types: uniseriate and the other one is biseriate. Consist of single whorl. It consists of two whorls. I'm going to draw a structure. This is the whorl number 1. This is the whorl. Sorry, it's enough. This is whorl number 1. This is the whorl number 1. This is the second whorl, relatively shorter enters. So they are biseriate. Now stamen insertion. Stamens insertion. What is mean by stamen insertion? Stamen insertion, it indicate whether stamens extend past the perianth or sterile part or not. There are two types on the basis of stamen insertion. Number 1, exerted of or let's suppose these are sepals, these are petals. Exerted are those stamen that protrudes beyond the perianth, that protrudes or outcome. These are perianth, and the stamen extends past the perianth or protrudes out of the perianth. Such type is known as exerted, and the other one is inserted. Let's suppose this is a flower having sepals and petals, and the stamens remain inside the perianth. This is the perianth. The stamens all remain inside the perianth. So these are on the basis of stamen insertion, exerted and inserted. Now stamen position. Stamen position. On the basis of position, the other two types are diplostamnus and obdiplo stamens. I am going to draw the diagram again. These are the petals of a typical flower, and these are the sepals. Now in Diplostemnus, this is inner oral, in line with petals. The inner oral will be in line with the petals, while the outer oral will be in line with the sepals. Such stamen position is known as diplostemnus, while the other one is the structure will be. The black one is the inner oral. The inner oral is in line with the sepal, while in this case the inner oral was in line with the petals. So these two are opposite of each other. Here the inner oral is in line with the sepals or in front of sepals, while the outer oral is in front of the petals, and these are found in biseriate flowers. Another concept is the stamen fusion. Stamen fusion. What is mean by stamen fusion? Stamen fusion refers to whether and how stamens are fused, in which manner the stamens are fused. So there are different types. I am going to discuss each one with the diagram. So the first one is apostemnous. In this condition, all the stamens will be free. There will be no fusion. Now you can clearly see that there is no fusion among the stamen. The other one is epipetalous condition. What is epipetalous? In this case, the stamen is attached with the petal. This is the petal. The stamen arises from the petal. Such condition is known as epipetalous. The other condition is diadelphous. In diadelphous, there are about 9 fused or connate filaments. 9 connate or fuse filament, while the one remain free. Such condition is known as diadelphous. The one filament fuse only at the base. This is fused with the other only at the base. Fuse only at the base. While at the position of enter it is free, while the other nines they are free. Such type of stamen fusion is found in Fabaceae, family Fabaceae, like Vicia fava, a family member of Fabaceae. Fabaceae. The other one is Syngenesius. Syngenesius. In this case, the stamens are fused at the petals position. In this case, only the anthers are fused. You can clearly see these are fused anthers, while the filaments are free. These are found in the family Asteraceae, sunflower family. The other one is Monadelphous. This is found in Malvaceae family. In this case, the filaments of all spirals around each other. The filaments make spirals or coil around each other, and the anthers are free. The anthers are free, while the filaments coils upon each other. Another topic related to the anther is its parts, anther parts, and its attachment. What are the parts of anther and how they attach is known as anther parts and its attachment. Now, what is anther? We have already discussed part of stamen that contain pollen grain. Anther consists of two compartments called, each one is called theca, while there are two in number in an anther, plural thecae. Each theca contains two microsporangia, which are the site of production of pollen grains, while pollen grains are immature gametophytes and they become mature, they form male gametes, sperm. So actually anther is tetrasporic. Now look at the structure of anther. This is the filament. These are the theca, two in number. Theca, they are bilobe, and this structure is known as, first I am going to discuss it. The other part is of anther is connective. Now what is connective? The two theca are connected by tissues called connective. These are tissues that connect the two theca, so these are the connective. If you take the transverse section of the anther, it will appear as somewhat like this. These are the two sporangia bearing spores under spore mother cell that undergoes meiosis producing spores, and each spores convert into male gametophyte. This is the sporangia, two in number in each theca. Sporangia, while the cavity of sporangia is known as locule. There are some families like Canaceae, Sativa, and Malvaceae. These families consist of stamens with a single theca. Only one theca is present in each, and the theca is the theca contain two sporangia. These are two theca, number 1, number 2. In Malvaceae and Canaceae, there are only single theca like this. This is only a cross section of this single theca bearing two sporangia. Now anther attachment. Anther attachment. Anther attachment. Anther attachment means the position of attachment of the filament to the anther. How the filament attached to the anther? There are 4 different cases. The first one is base-fixed. This is the most simple and common type of anther attachment. Let's suppose these are the theca into theta. This is the connective filament, connective. In this case, the the filament is attached to the whole ethers. This extends from the base of the ethers towards the top, extends to the top. Such ether attachment is known as basi fixed. The other one is dorsi fixed. In this case, if they are the stamens attached, if they are the theca, and these are the connectives. Sorry, it is somewhat different from the previous one. In this case, if this is the connective and these are the green ones are the theca, the two lobes. Now the filament will attach towards or with the dorsal side. This is the filament attached to the dorsal side. So this is dorsi fixed with the dorsal side. One is ventral side and the other one is the dorsal side. Dorsal side means back side. The other type is subdorsi fixed. If these are the two theca, and this is the connective, the filament attach to the connective near the base. Subdorsi means near the base. In this case, the filament will attach to the ether near it at the base. This was at the base. This was at the middle position of the dorsal side. It was near at the base of the dorsal side. The other one is versatile. Now what is versatile? This is also simple one. Dorsi fixed and subdorsi fixed are known as versatile if they move when they are freely pivoted. When they are freely pivoted. Versatile interattachment is that type of interattachment when the ethers are freely pivoted. Like if you look at the structure of pivot, this move in this direction, this move in this direction, up down motion they show. Similar is the case of versatile ether attachment. If Darcy fixed ether attachment, the ethers move in this direction, while also in this direction. This will be known as versatile ether attachment. Similarly, if a subdorsal fixed ether move in this direction, this is also known as versatile. Basi fixed when the filament is attached to the base of the interconnects by base with the filament. In Darcy fixed, the filament is attached to the middle of enter at the dorsal position. In Darcy fix, the filament is attached to the middle of the ether at the dorsal position, while in subdarcy fixed ether attachment, the ether attached towards the dorsal side, the filament attached to the dorsal side of the ether, but near at the base. This was at the middle, this is near at the base. The versatile one or these are the Darcy fixed and subdarcy fixed that are freely pivoted. It means when they freely move like a pivot. Subscribe the channel for more such videos. In next lecture, I will present and I will discuss the gynoecium in detail like this. Thanks for watching. Subscribe the channel so that you get the notification on time whenever I upload the next video. Thank you.